two, threes. I am a guy from a place, Charm City Bipper, Keista Vandal. Marquise, the name my mama gave me. Good morning, good day, morning commute. I'm started pretty early today. It feels early for me. Didn't get to sleep till a late hour, so I'm now up, going about my day. Kind of not invested yet, not all the way invested, but I'm grateful for waking up, and I'm grateful for the sleep I did get. Uh, Thinking this morning about the things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for safe travels for people I care about. I'm grateful for safe travels to myself. I'm grateful for some of the friends that I've talked to over the last couple of weeks, who just giving me a lot of grace, but also giving me some things I can be accountable for and build on. Grateful for writing. I'm grateful for the ability to express myself, because a lot of things that I've had to deal with emotionally in this season, and writing has been a very beneficial part of that process. I recognize that it may not work for everybody, but in my circumstance, I consider myself a writer. I consider myself a creator, and being able to take tough feelings and kind of break them down into smaller ones has been a blessing. I've been writing about grief. I've been writing about things that have depressed me. I've been writing about things that make me upset, things that make me really angry, and I can't do anything about them. So I put them on a page, or I put them in a song. I draw a little picture, and the picture says more than the words can. And I don't know, right? At this moment, I'm in one of the most confusing seasons of my life for many reasons. Many reasons are my own, like things that I did, and I was trusting a vision. I had faith in a vision greater than the one in front of me. And at times it's confusing, because it's like, was that the right thing to do? It was done. So it's not like I can sit here and kind of give it a nasty energy. I'm grateful I got to make a decision. I'm grateful I did something. Sometimes living in the things that have been done doesn't always make sense. Isn't always comfortable. And I'm acknowledging that as of late. I'm not that comfortable with some of the decisions I made, but I'm living in them, and I'm grateful that I see another day. I think the funnier part that I have acknowledged lately is, if I did make the wrong decisions, there's nothing I can change about them. And every wrong decision brought me to this space where I've had so many moments where I'm like, I don't know if I would have that experience if I didn't do it the way I've done it. I don't know if I'd be invited to some of the events that I'm invited to. Now, everybody might not be thinking that an invitation is valuable, but I'm like, wow, that person sees me. I feel special. I feel like the work that I'm doing is being seen. I feel like that's a blessing, because this work I'm doing, having visibility, now makes space for everybody that I've worked with. You know, there are people who have blessed my experience that I'll be able to bless because of the things that I stayed committed to. And that's the part that I'm kind of like, oh, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. God bless you too, Dan Ritter. God bless you too. Thank you for your words of encouragement. Yeah, like I sit this morning in a deep space of gratitude, another deep space of reflection. And I don't really have the time to write it, so I figured I'd use my video journal. I've just been really in the space of, well, you did that. That's done. I've been analyzing each year and what each year brought me. Last year, I spent that time transitioning out of a career, losing a mother figure, starting a new career, being affirmed as a thing that I'm walking around as. I'm a guy from a place. I'm a podcaster. I'm a yoga instructor. I'm a poet author. I'm a musician. Yes, you are, friend. You're all those things. Now, what do you want us to do about it? I got 3 books. Okay. Are we supposed to buy them? Oh, right. I got to advertise to you. My bad. I don't even know that part. And then I spent this year making space for myself to grieve. Grieve not only the losses, the physical losses that I had not sat with, the friends that I lost through the pandemic, the friends that I lost to suicide, the friends that I lost early on in my 20s, the friendships is people that are living that I no longer have access to and no longer really want access to because there's a set boundary because of who they talk, the way they talked about the new identities I was affirming. I said, no, no more. I don't need that. I'm good on that. I love you. I don't think you love me. So I'm gonna give you some distance. And until you prove that you love me, stay where you are. I like these gloves, they're so funny. But until you prove that you love me, keep the distance that you've chosen. And I've just been sitting into that and sitting into that energy this morning. These last couple of days, I've been sitting into that. All of these things I've grieved, I've been processing it all year. I've been setting hard boundaries. Boundaries that I wasn't so certain about. Telling people, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm no longer working with your business. I love you, but no, I'm good. No, I don't want that. Don't put that on my plate. Feed that to somebody else. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. It looks delicious. It looks delicious, but not for me. Respectfully, I'm not interested in that. And I'm good on that. Having that energy has not been an easy task, but it has been a task that I'm grateful to be guided through. I thank God for every moment. I thank God for the good, the bad, and the ugly. The ugly brought me back to the good. The ugly was, why would you do that? And then I'm living in a reality where they're like, oh, I get why you did that. I'm sorry for judging. I'm like, I am too. I'm sorry that we had that war. I'm sorry we had that spat. I apologize for speaking to you like that. But there's just a certain way you're not going to talk to me or about me. There's certain things you're not going to put on me. And I'm going to smile with you. Some people are blessed enough for me to check them. Some people just get distance and I don't give a fuck. Respectfully. There's nothing left to say. People calling me things that I wouldn't call them. And things against my family I would never leverage against them. People cursing me as I'm praying for them. I'm praying for people to be blessed that are cursing me. Like, that's what I'm living in. Is what it is. Is what it is. I won't say it's something I've enjoyed. I won't pretend that it doesn't get heavy. You know, so that's the bulk of this experience in this moment. I'm waking up another day in this city I love or care about that got mixed feelings for me. Driving past row houses, like brand new house next to, it's still a vacant. I guess I appreciate you. I like to say those things too, friend. You know, I think the other thing I've been exploring as of late is people of color, black people. We're not a monolith, and there's things that I'm able to say clearly, and there's times where I just want to say, "No, I'm saying, yeah." Like I play around with the English language. It's not limited to, I guess, what some people like to consider proper, but it's not even proper. just language. Language takes many different forms. That's why I enjoy creativity. Because like you can make up a word. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious isn't a word, but we made it up. Like one of the first slang words I learned, I guess. Outside of the curse words. And I enjoy saying the N-word. I use my N-word pass as frequently as I can. The N-word. There's people that just don't deserve to say it. It just is what it is. But it's a cultural thing. And I am grateful for culture. I'm not afraid of my culture. Like I said, I'm from Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore. From a space where it's going to get ugly. It's going to make you say some things you can't take back. It's going to make you be some things you wish you didn't have to be. You know? Make you be some things you wish you didn't have to be. Oh, get a job. That's what you said, Chrome. I'm actually on my way to work, Chrome. You know, you're fortunate enough to have a little bit of my time, Chrome, before I go to work. Either way, Chrome, I hope you have a blessed day. And I hope you clean those dishes when your mother tells you and get off that video game. And you don't watch too many adult films, Chrome. It's just not good for you. You know, your behavior's poor. I'm driving to work, so it's hard to read your comment. Unfortunately, the first comment I got was get a job, so I want to give you some. Let me read it. Let me drive, because there's no red lights when you're on the road sometimes. You know, when you're going places early in the morning. Okay, great. Have a good one. You know, Chrome, that's appreciated. You know. It makes me wonder, Chrome, do you work? What do you do for work, Chrome? I laugh when people jump into the comment sections with such vitriol. It's so early. Vitriolic comments. Get a job. Damn, Chrome. You say good morning. Good morning. You know, it probably would have felt better. Good morning. Do you have employment? Good morning. Get a job. Just the assumptions, the unmitigated gall. It's preposterous, Chrome. You don't even know me. Quite literally, my work is this. I went to school for communications. Unfortunately, they don't hire people of my tone. No, I'm kidding. They actually hire plenty of us. But the jobs that they hire us for are just so demeaning and belittling. I would prefer to do things I want to do. So when you want to do things that you want to do, sometimes you're poor. Sometimes you're broke and destitute. But you know that isn't a forever placement, Chrome. Chrome Face 59. I'd be confused about how y'all come up with names like this. Like, why would you choose that as a screen name? Could you give me the history of Chrome Face 59 if you're here, brother, sister, person? What is the history behind Chrome Face 59? What is the history? Then there's like a picture. It looks like clouds. Let me click. Let me see. Yeah, the guy 87. You know what I'm saying? I don't get what Chrome is on. You know what I mean? I don't get what he's on. 1 subscriber. That's who Chrome Face 59 is. 1 subscriber. Is he a real page? We will not find out. Everybody, go subscribe to Chrome Face 59 so you can be told to get a job at 7:26 in the morning as you're on the way to your job. Go subscribe to Chrome Face. He needs that. He needs that love so that he can go and troll more people at early hours of the day. Last thing I'll do while I'm on here. You've judged without knowing. You've judged with fear judgment. You've judged and critiqued things your heart is in love with. What has that brought you? What has that left you? Desiring favor when you don't accept you. You don't respect you. Going back on your word. If you're honest, you think stress is what you deserve. You could do so much. You could be much more. Check your ego. It won't serve you moving forward. Check your pride. That's for others to have for you. If you're real, you'll rise. And there's nothing man can do. You'll do the work, you'll prove your worth. You will free yourself. Release judgment, Chrome, to free others in need of help. I hope that you have a blessed day wherever you are, whenever you are. And I appreciate everyone who stopped through here to watch me rant about my life. You know, just talk about this thing I'm blessed to live. I woke up another day. I'm speaking to the world. And you stopped in to listen. Bip, bip.